Now, modern workplace challenges, we all experience them. Expanding the use of Microsoft Teams and the Viva Suite within the M365 ecosystem can present some unique challenges. Some of those challenges may be compliance related for organizations that need to stay in line with federal regulations, adhering to strict data privacy, PIPA, PIPEDA, security regulations that are specific to provincial and Canadian federal entities can be challenging, especially when we're talking about data residency, data sovereignty, and protection. Some of the other challenges are the integration with legacy systems. Now, integrating in the M365 ecosystem, integrating with Microsoft Teams, with legacy systems, commonly used government entities can pose technical difficulties, let's say. Now, it's estimated that 80% of GC's roughly 8,000 IT services are housed in aging data centers, which presents a bit of an end user challenge from a performance and usability perspective. Accessibility and inclusivity is also a challenge, ensuring that these platforms are accessible to all employees, including those with disabilities, and that we meet the Canadian Accessible Canada Act. Some of the other challenges are typically some technical challenges that you may experience around network and bandwidth limitations. Some offices, especially in remote locations, might face network and bandwidth issues when leveraging the M365 and Microsoft Teams. Other challenges are around change management, and there is a little bit of what I'll call change exhaustion within the market. We've been through a lot in the last few years, and with cloud services, the only constant really is change. So a resistance to change among employees that are accustomed to traditional methods of communication and collaboration can be a challenge. Training and adoption. Providing comprehensive training to a diverse workforce with varying levels of technical proficiency and ensuring widespread adoption of this platform is a key criteria to ensure that you're able to resolve that particular challenge. Security and privacy concerns, addressing cybersecurity threats and maintaining high standards of privacy, given the sensitivity of government data. There's also bilingual requirements. We need to be able to make sure that we're catering to Canada's bilingual policies and ensuring that Teams is effectively used in both English and French, making sure that we've got content and supported materials. Collaboration is a challenge across different departments. Being able to provide a seamless collaboration and communication experience between different departments that have varied operational procedures is also difficult. Scalability and flexibility, ensuring that the Teams environment can scale effectively and flexibly to accommodate the growing needs of an entity, such as municipalities, crown corporations, provincial ministries, and finally federal entities as well. Budget constraints is always a challenge. Operating within the financial constraints that are typical in a public sector can limit the scope of deployment and the availability of certain features. We already mentioned data sovereignty and data residency. Ensuring that your data is stored and processed within Canada's borders is typically a legal requirement for municipalities and federal data. Vendor management. We want to make sure that we're able to coordinate with external vendors for your B2B or your B2C processes and ensure that any consultants who are involved in the rollout or expansion of Teams are coordinating that in an appropriate manner. Then we've got the customization of Teams and the M365 ecosystem to suit the specific needs and the processes and workflows of a municipality entity or a government entity. And this can differ quite significantly from the private sector. We want to make sure that we're able to provide continuity and reliability and maintain uninterrupted services that are essential for critical operations within the municipality. Finally, the ability to work anywhere on any device via mobile and remote access, and ensuring that secure and efficient access to the M365 ecosystem and Microsoft Teams for employees that are in the field and are looking to still adhere to government security standards. Now, the importance of having governance in teams and across the M365 ecosystem is extremely important. When we look at the ecosystem, Atlantis have basically broken it down into 5 distinct pillars.